Good evening from Israel. Good afternoon to those in America listening to the live shir on Kitzer Likutey Moharan, number 7. Ve'ele hamishpatim, and these are the laws, as it says in Shemos, Exodus 21:1. Rabbi Nachman always puts the title on top of his lessons, to that somehow this title encompasses the entire lesson. Let's begin. Iker Hagula Tluya B'Emuna Ki Iker Hagalus Einu Elo B'Shvil Chezroin Emuna. Redemption of the Jewish people primarily depends on faith and Emuna, since the main cause of the exile is none other than the lack of faith. The reason we're in exile to begin with is because we didn't have enough faith. And if we had faith, there wouldn't have been the Gullus. And so therefore, the redemption from Gullus comes about through having faith in Hashem. Emunah. Hatfila hi b'chinas emunah. Shema amin sheish mechadesh biyadol chadesh davar kirtzono ve'al kenhum mispalo elov yisborach sha'aseh akashaso idei zeh yochol lasos nisin malo mehateva boilom. Prayer is integrally bound up with faith. They're together. Prayer is founded upon the belief, the faith that there exists a creator who has the power to generate entirely new phenomena in whatever he wishes. On the basis of this faith, a person can then praise to Hashem that he should fulfill his request. In turn, he is able to bring about miracles in the world that defy the laws of nature. So prayer and faith are intertwined. They work with each other. A person has faith, he has prayer. Person who has prayer, he has faith. They work together in unison. And through having enough faith, a person can then has trust in God. And through this, he can see miracles in his life. Through his faith. Through that emunah. Faith meaning that it's an absolute belief that there's Hashem in the world. And he listens to prayer and he can answer and he can do miracles. He can take care of you. Not that you should rely upon miracles, but you believe that your prayer is heard. No prayer is not heard, and that Hashem is listening. Iker emuna b'chinas tfilo, b'chinas nisim einu elo be'eretz Yisrael. The essence of faith, and accordingly also of prayer and of miracles. The essence of this is only through Eretz and also prayer, and miracles is only through Eretz Yisrael. V'sham iker aliyos hatfilos v'yachol lifo v'sfiloso ma shetzorich v'lasos nisim u'moifsim amitim ba'olam. This is the main conduit through which prayer ascend. And a person can accomplish what he needs with his prayers, as well as to bring about the true miracles and wonders of the world. Faith, prayer, miracles, and the land of Eretz Yisrael are all one concept. And they're all dependent upon each other. Very important. We'll read one more concept of Eretz Yisrael, then we'll tie it up. Kishe poigmin be'Eretz Yisrael shehi bechinas emuna bechinas tefila hazai v'yoyordin v'legalus v'kashe yoredes hatzfila legalus v'yefshar v'yispalel v'lasos nisim bo'ilom. When a person blemishes the land of Eretz Yisrael, which is so closely bound up with faith and with prayer, exile results. This exile is essentially the exile of prayer, wherein it is impossible to pray or to bring about miracles in the world. So we learned that the essence of faith and prayer and miracles is all bound up in this concept of Eretz Yisrael. Now, what is Eretz Yisrael? Why am I saying Eretz Yisrael? I'm not saying Israel, because I don't want you to get confused. Eretz Yisrael is Eretz HaKodesh. Person comes to be here, to come close to Hashem, to fulfill more mitzvos. Eretz HaKodesh is different. Okay, we're talking about Eretz HaKodesh. We're not talking about government that confuses the things. Eretz HaKodesh. There's a kedusha, that tefillah, that everyone who's praying in the world, their prayer is going to by the kotel, like it says in the Talmud. When you pray towards Eretz Yisrael, and if you're in Eretz Yisrael, you pray towards Jerusalem, and if you're in Jerusalem, you pray to the wall. Everything is going this direction, going to the wall, going up, and it's ascending. Okay, so this kedusha Eretz Yisrael, a person is attached to Eretz Yisrael. Okay, this is in essence faith. Okay, faith. You believe in Eretz Yisrael. You believe in the concept of Mashiach. You believe in the concept of kedusha of Eretz Yisrael. You believe in the mitzvahs of Eretz Yisrael. Okay, not to be confused of what people think of a confusing statehood and government that is very misleading in ways of kedusha. We're talking about Eretz Yisrael, what the essence of it is. Okay, so these things, faith and prayer, are bound to the idea of exile and redemption. So when a person prays properly, he's bringing about miracles. He's attaching to the essence of Eretz Yisrael. And through his true emunah, through his true faith, miracles can happen. Miracles can happen. His prayer is like a miracle. Everything he's saying in prayer, because he has so much emunah, he has faith in God. You know that prayer is listened to, and that Hashem answers in the way he's supposed to answer. Not that you always get what you want, because you don't know what's always good for you. But you believe in an absolute emunah that when you're praying, there's a God, you're listening, and he hears your prayer. And he's going to do what is best for you. And that this is what you need to do. You need to pray for what you need. And you need to pray to come close to him. ויש בני אדם המקסים כל הניסים בדרך הטבע, וכשייכלו אלו האפיקורסים שאין להם אמונה בניסים וסיסרא באמונה בעולם, אז יבוא משיח, עיקר הגאולה תלוי בזה, היינו באמונה. There are people who obscure all miracles by explaining them in terms of laws of nature. When these heretics who do not believe in miracles disappear and faith increases in the world, then Mashiach will come. For the essence of the redemption primarily depends on this, that is, on faith. Like we said before, faith is what, emunah is what brings the redemption. Okay, and it brings our prayer to the right place, and it connects it to Eretz Yisrael, and prayer is answered and miracles happen. So people that are heretics, that are explaining miracles and saying, well, you know, they're explaining them out, that there's no real God behind these things that are happening, these people are causing Mashiach not to come. They're making the redemption take longer. A miracle happened today for my wife. She went to the bus and she saw that she didn't have any money on her. So she knew she didn't have a lot. She took her Rav card, her cartis, gave it to the bus. No money. So, but she took mine just in case. She figured I sure have money. No money on my card. So she go into her wallet. Okay, she didn't have a lot. She had exactly 5 shekel 90. Okay, 5 tishim, exactly the amount to the agarot, to the penny, what she needed for the ride. There was not a penny more left in her ride. Now the people who are heretics, even these situations, these miracles that happen, they're going to explain them out. That no, there was none Hashem. Okay, there wasn't Hashem. It just happened by chance. Okay, and these people are making the redemption take longer. How Hainu ki ikar amuna eina ela bama she'ein haseichel mevin. Ki b'makom sh'haseichel mevin ein shayach emuna. V'im kein she'kshein haseichel mevin meheichon yovo l'hamin bama she'tzarich l'hamin. It is impossible to come to faith except through emes, truth. The explanation is as follows. Faith can only exist in connection to those things that the intellect, the mind, does not understand. A person certainly does not need to have faith in something that he understands intellectually to be true. But if this is so, in those areas where the intellect does not comprehend, how can a person come to believe in what he ought to believe in? The answer is that faith essentially depends upon emes, truth. If a person wishes to look at the real truth, he will understand on his own that it is correct to believe in the holy faith in Hashem and in the true sages, tzaddikim, and His holy Torah. Even though it is impossible to fully comprehend this properly with our minds, as bound to physicality as our minds are, for if a person surely looks at emes, truth, he will understand from afar that this is indeed the truth. It is only that it is impossible to comprehend this intellectually, to think it. A person must fortify himself with perfect faith. Understand this well. So, it's important that we don't understand things always in a very... There are things in life that we will not understand. We'll have no choice but to have faith and emunah in Hashem during these situations. And these things are very powerful because it brings a person to emes, to truth, and to faith in tzaddikim. And a person really looks at situations, he's going to see that there's Hashem behind everything. Yef shalavu lemes elaydei his karavus latzadikim amitim vayelech b'derech atzasam v'lo yitei l'yamin l'smol midreim aydei zeh nechlo chach bo emev zechel l'emuna v'sfila l'eretz Yisrael v'nisim aydei zeh tavoy hagula. It is impossible to come to truth, to emes, except by drawing close to the true tzaddikim and following their advice, without deviating from the right or the left from their words. In this way, truth is etched, emes is etched upon a person, and he merits faith, prayer, eretz Yisrael, and miracles. And through these, redemption will come. So if you want to find truth, searching for it yourself without the guidance of tzaddikim, and even reading the Rabbi Nachman's books, I'm connecting now, we are together connecting to his truth of his teachings, and therefore we are able to then merit to faith, prayer, and Eretz Yisrael. And through connecting to your tzaddik, the sage that you are bound to, every person is connected in his soul to a sage. Some are connected, like we have a person here, I see now he's connected to Chabad, and you have other people connected to Breslov, and you have different people. Through that connection, through the tzaddik, they're able to come to this idea of emes, of truth. But only if you don't deviate from their advice. You listen to their advice and you don't deviate from it. I have many stories in my life. I see there was only one time that I didn't listen to my Rebbe, and he told me to do something, and I didn't have enough faith. And I told him, I don't have enough faith for what you're telling me to do. I don't have enough faith, and I didn't do it. Only one time that I think that I can recall ever not listening to any of my Rebbes when I asked them a question, and that situation is still a problem, because if I would have listened to him, I see now later, I would have found the right way. So I would have married emes, I would have married emunah, faith, and tefillah, and Eretz Yisrael, and miracles, nisim. Things would have gone right. There are many people who went to a Rebbe and they didn't understand. We have a Lubavitcher here. The Lubavitcher Rebbe would send people. He say, give this dollar to some guy. When you go into say North Africa, Now, how are you going to go and find a Jew in North Africa? He said, you find a Jew there, you're going to give him money. And then the person go and they encounter this miracle. Because they had faith, they took the dollar with them, and they looked and they went about their with faith, knowing that somehow the Rebbe's words are going to come true. And many people see that. The tzaddik. Let's change that. A Beis Din, a Jewish court. The Talmud says that if the Jewish court seeks out truth, and there are rabbis that seek out truth, they want the truth, and they're around something that is falsehood, that Hashem will not allow the Beis Din, a true Beis Din, okay, rare today, He will not allow them to make a mistake without showing them the truth, because they seek out truth. So if you seek out truth, if you seek out MS, and you do it in a proper way, you will always, in the end, be in the right path. So it's important to go and try to do what is MS, and try to do what the pathway, follow the advice of the sages, and know that even if it doesn't make sense, if you do it, Hashem blesses the pathway, because you're trying to seek MS, truth, like the court, like I said, because they're trying to seek MS, Hashem won't make them falter, and Hashem will reveal to them the truth, and they won't make a mistake, because of that desire for truth. Ha'etzos shemikabel mi'atzadikim hu b'chinas nisuyin ve'zivug yidusha ki hu mikabel tipei haseichel shatzadik alidei etza shemikabel mimenu nimshashu b'chinas tikun abris uleheifech atzas hacholkim va'amoinim v'doimeyem hamadabrim chalakois hohosis ulahadiach min kudas oemes hem v'chinas pagam abris al kemi shepogam abris so lishmor atzmo me'oid Meo Etzos hafuchois shahacholkim al emes kedei shelo ye'abed alomo kerega chas v'sholom. The advice that a person receives from the sage is analogous to a marriage relationship, to holy coupling. For one takes the drops of the tzaddik's intellect, of his mind, with the advice that he gives to him. He's taking a piece of his mind. And this entails, therefore, since it's similar to this relationship, this marriage relationship, this entails a rectification for sexual transgression, for being pagama bris. On the other hand, the advice of those who oppose the sages, those impeders who keep others from them, and who speak cunningly to entice and seduce people away from the point of emes, from truth, represent the blemishing of the bris. Therefore, a person who has blemished his bris, the purity of himself, must guard himself vigilantly against the faulty advice of those who oppose emes, truth, so as to not lose his whole life in a moment, God forbid. So the advice of a tzaddik, the sage, is, and listening to it, is a rectification for the bris milah. Well, at the same time, if a person were to go and get advice from people that are against God and His ways, and from people that are not from MS, not truthful people, and have themselves a problem seeking truth, or you could say maybe even a false sage, this can make a person become more in the side of impurity. Whereas the listening, it's very important. He's saying that listening to the tzaddik, listening to the sage, your rabbi, your rav, this increases your purity by listening to his advice. Sarich lihi sarachek moed be'etzos shel ha'hamoin am sherubam kekulam ha'im etzos rois u'mekul kol lois moi mikol shechein b'chol shechein atzas v'shayim v'chol kimis nagdim alem shetzrichim li sarachek Mehem yoiser yoiser ki mehem boim akol hakilkulim v'habagamim v'rachamana litzlon ki atzasam hi b'chinas atzas hanochos hakademoini ukeshem mekabel atzasam chas v'shalom hem tilin bo zuhamo v'chinas nisuyin b'klipa kamo shakoso hanochos hanisiyani. It says in Bereshis, and one must studiously avoid the counsel, the advice, and stratagems of the average person, since practically all of them are bad and flawed with an extreme. Ooh. This is even more true of the advice of the wicked and those who attack and oppose the truth. One must shun them even more. So he's saying the average person, when you ask advice from an average person who may not be close to God, you should try to avoid this advice. You should try to get advice from people that are close to God, because they can lead you on a better path. For all wrongdoing and all blemishes, and obviously more so we're saying, not to take advice from people that are definitely, you know, are on the wrong path. For all the wrongdoing and blemishes, may Hashem save us, emanate from this sort of faulty advice, whose persecutor is a counselor, the primordial snake. This impurity, these wrongful advice is coming from the same advice from the snake that went and advised Eve to go in and sin, that seduced her. So it's coming from the same aspect. When a person accepts the advice of these evil people, God forbid, they inject him with their foul pollution. And this is knowledge to an illegitimate, impure marriage relationship. This concept is alluded in the verse where Eve says, "The snake misled me. He's shani." In Hebrew, the letters of the word nun, shin, aleph. Let's read it in Hebrew. V'heim b'chinas pegam abris u'macharkim be'emes b'munah v'kedusha milovoi l'eretz Yisrael al kein shlis rachik mod mihalech achar atzas m'chas v'shom rak l'dabras atzmo b'chinas emes v'an sheyem halochim b'darcheyem shekol atzasam heim b'chinas kulo zera emes. It says in Yirmiyah b'chinas tikun abris v'yayidei atzasam zoich l'chotoi le'emes b'munah u'sfila l'eretz Yisrael lasos nisim bo'ilon. So such a relationship involving the giving and receiving of faulty advice is tantamount to the transgression of being impure, a sexual blemish, and keeps a person from the truth and from the holy faith and from coming to Eretz Yisrael. This being so, a person must carefully avoid following the advice of such people, God forbid. Instead, he must cling to the true sages and to those who follow their pathways, since all their advice is the seed of unadulterated truth. It says in Yirmiyah, this later relationship entails a transgression of sexual purity, and through this advice one merits everything good, truth, faith, prayer, and land of Eretz Yisrael, as well as the ability to perform miracles in the world. So when you listen to the words of the sages, we said before, you're clinging to prayer, faith, and Eretz Yisrael. Whereas if you go and get advice from people that are misleading, this is hurting your soul and hurting you in your purity. Iker hanitz niuv talui beinayim mitzvah sitzis hikun v'shmira lo zev yadei nitzoilin me'atzos royis. And now, sexual impurity stems primarily from the eyes, and the mitzvah to wear tzitzis functions as a rectification for and protection against this type of sin. V'zoichen lekabel eitzos hamitois shel hasadikei emes al kein sarichin lezohir mo'im mitzvah tzitzis v'kavim mishas atifas atzitzis hakadoshim u'virchoson shizke lishmiras habris leitzos toivos v'amitoyos v'shizke al yidei zeh lamuna l'eretz Yisrael l'korv es hagula. Through the performance of this mitzvah of tzitzis, a person is saved from evil advice. He's saved from these evil people that want to stir him on the wrong direction. And he merits to receive true advice from the true tzaddikim, the sages. Therefore, it is necessary to scrupulously observe the mitzvah of tzitzis, and at the time that one wraps himself in the holy tzitzis, he makes the blessing over them. He should yearn and intend to merit to guard his purity and to receive good, true advice, thereby meriting faith and Eretz Yisrael and bringing the Geula, the redemption. He should also yearn to and intend to attain prayer, to be able to perform miracles and wonders in the world, and to gain in his livelihood through the performance of this holy mitzvah. Since livelihood, parnasa, depends primarily on sexual purity. If she's got the parnasa, idea mitzvah, doishas kika parnasa, sas halui besikun apris, vaideza yiske gam kein lahobi heti bichom makam sheyilmoid vizgalu lo ko ha chachmois shulchan aruch. And in this way, he will also merit to understand and clearly whatever he studies, and all the fields of wisdom revealed before him as a neatly set table. So do you understand what the Rebbe is saying here? Rabbi Nachman, he's saying that mitzvah tzitzis will protect you from sin. And the person wonders all the time, I wear tzitzis, I take them everywhere, why am I still sinning? I even look at my tzitzis, okay? I even wear them at night. Here, look. I even have them on at night, as the Arizal says, okay? So why is it not working? Okay, I say the mitzvah tzitzis properly. I say, Baruch, with kavanah, al mitzvah tzitzis. What's going on? So we hear it right here now. Okay, and people go and they're working so hard in their life, they don't understand why I don't have parnasa, why I don't have money. So he's saying you want to rectify the money problems in your life. You want to have clear understanding, he says, in your studies, in your work, and know how to make money and how to fix everything and have great wisdom. You want everything to be set neatly in your life to go smoothly. He says, what do? You fix your sexual purity. If you fix this, you're going to have everything. Okay, and how can you do this? There are many ways to do this, but one way you can do this, and it's very easy, it's called tzitzis. Okay? And he's saying that when you put them on in the morning, don't just put them on, don't just say the blessing. He's saying, have the kavanah, have in mind that Hashem should help you through the tzitzis, through this that you're doing. Have in mind when you're saying the blessing with kavanah. Have in mind that that Hashem should help you, that the tzitzis should protect you, that they should remind you of the mitzvos, that you should be pure, they should have parnasa, they should merit Eretz Yisrael and prayer. He said everything. This is they say that unlike the tefillin and other mitzvos, what mitzvah is it that you can take anywhere, even in a place where it smells or next to garbage or whatever, and you don't have to go and take off the mitzvah, and you don't have to put the tefillin off. What is it? It's a tzitzis. The tzitzis are going with you everywhere. The Hashem made a special thing. Even the mezuzah has to be covered. If something's not pure, you don't put it on the bathroom door. But the tzitzis are going in the bathroom. It's going everywhere with you. This is what can protect you more than anything. There's a story in the Talmud that there was a sage, he fulfilled the mitzvah tzitzis with all his heart every single day of his life. And then one day a spirit of impurity came into him, and he went to go and sin with a woman. And he went, and I was ready to go and do this terrible sin. And the tzitzis went and flew in his face and whacked him. He whacked him one. And he immediately cried to Hashem, and he stopped himself and said, what am I doing? Okay? And then the person who was with him, she went and she converted to Judaism. She married one of the great tzaddikim and the sages. They both repented, did tshuva, all because of the mitzvah tzitzis, because they did the mitzvah tzitzis properly. So if you don't know why, you're trying so hard and things are not working, you're not getting the protection you need with purity, and you want to go the right direction, you can fix it through an easy thing of saying the mitzvah tzitzis with kavanah. Okay? Hatfila hi b'chinas emunah. Umesugo v'zikarom v'nitza v'shicha shehi teluya b'ivgam emunah. Prayer is closely bound up with faith, emunah. It improves the memory and saves a person from forgetfulness, since forgetfulness is caused by a blemish of one's faith. You have memory problems. Can't remember things. You're confused. It's because you don't have enough faith, emunah, and you're going to fix that through your prayer. So pray. Increase your prayer better. Increase your faith. You know, it's impossible to go through this world, I'll tell you, without learning Chavos HaLevavos, a whole book on faith, Emunah. You should go find it and learn it. Listen to Rabbi Victor Miller, who has tapes and shirim on faith. Rav Cohen in Lakewood, Rav Pesach Cohen. The Rabbi Nachman says in other places that a person wants to increase their faith. How do you do it? Besides, we learn prayer. How do you do it? You talk about faith. If you talk about belief in Hashem, it's going to also rub on you. It's like a mirror, and you're going to increase your faith through it. Koidem shemikorov latzadik azay hu bechinas hashmein leiv v'oznov v'kulu v'einov v'kulu yishayah vav. I don't know why I remember when Yishaya is my son's name. So when I said it in the bris to Rev Cook of Tiveria, Yishayahu, and I'm like, no, Yishaya, back and forth, but there's different ways to pronounce the name. So it's funny, I just had trouble with it. Hainu shelibo atum ve'oznav sesumim ve'einav ivrim lirois ha'emes v'lihis orer l'shuva. Before a person draws close to the tzaddik, the sage, he may be described by the verse, fatten the heart of his people, make their ears heavy, and smear over their eyes in Isaiah. In other words, his heart is sealed shut. His ears are stopped up. His eyes are blinded from seeing the truth and from awakening himself to repentance. Avu kishem medabek asmun latzadik umekab mehem eitza azay niftoch v'vava v'eina v'ozna v'chinas yira v'eina v'go v'heim v'chinas telas moichim isha v'rafa lo shiroa u'shomeya u'mevin ha'emes zechel shuva. When a person binds himself to the tzaddikim, to the sages, and receives advice from them, then his heart, his eyes, his ears are open, as in, he will see with his ears, hear with his ears, and his heart will understand, alluding to the three parts of the intellect. He will repent and be healed. In other words, he sees, hears, and understands the truth, and he thereby merits repentance through connecting to the sage and receiving his advice. It's fixing these things, and it also says it's going to bring a person healing. Aide pegama bris ein lo parnasa. When a person blemishes his sexual purity, he has no livelihood. Segura lachoyle uhistakel al atzitzis. And it's beneficial for a sick person to look at the tzitzis. Amazing lesson here. Speaking about how we just completed that the redemption of the world comes about through faith. This is the key to bringing the final redemption. And prayer, faith, Eretz Yisrael, they're all bound together and they're dependent upon each other. And we spoke about fixing this through connecting to the tzaddik and taking advice only from good people and righteous people. Taking advice from people that are not righteous can lead a person in the wrong direction. You should stay away even from the average person getting advice. Try to seek advice only from people that are in the up and up, in kedusha and holiness. We spoke about tzitzis, an amazing thing. It's so difficult for people to have purity today when they're surrounded by so many impurities that are available, that are seen on the streets, even a person's not running after them, seen on the internet, seen wherever. The world is collapsing in levels of purity. And Rabbi Nachman taught us a shortcut. He said, you want to fix this? He said, when you say the blessing of tzitzis in the morning, You put on your tzitzis, and you should definitely be wearing tzitzis because you can hide them. There's no excuse. There's tzitzis that are thin. You wouldn't sweat. They're like an undershirt. They have undershirt tzitzis. There's 1,000 ways to wear tzitzis properly, and not anyone to even know about it. And so he says, when you make the blessing, if you cry to Hashem, you don't even have to cry. If you pray to Hashem, even at the time of putting on the tzitzis, and you say, please help me in my purity level. Please help me to have faith. Please help me to attach myself to Eretz Yisrael. Help me to have prayer. He said, this is going to fix this problem. It's a shortcut, my friends. The tzitzis go with us to the lowest depths, where no mitzvah can go. The tzitzis is there. So therefore, that's the mitzvah that's going to go and protect you. But only through saying that with a proper blessing, and connecting to the sage and getting advice from proper people, drawing close to the sages. And through purity, you're going to have parnasa. You're going to have a livelihood. You're not going to have worries. You're going to have, it's that even memory. Your memory is going to be restored. You're not going to be confused. And you're going to have wisdom. And not just wisdom, but it's going to be revealed to you in very clear ways. That concludes the lesson. You're welcome to ask me questions and message me. Thank you for joining me. Please share the lesson so more people will join and subscribe. And I thank you for giving me the ability to fulfill the mitzvah of teaching Torah. A person who learns Torah and they don't teach it, the Torah doesn't etch into their bones, it doesn't become a part of them. When you give it over and you perform it, you do these two things, it becomes real. And without you, I wouldn't have that. And we'll now sing a little bit and take these holy words from the sages and try to come with a nigun to come close to Hashem. Tali Bainu Liavdecha V'yemes Tali Bainu Liavdecha V'yemes Tali Bainu Liavdecha V'yemes V'taheli b'yinu li'avdecha b'yemes V'taheli b'yinu li'avdecha b'yemes V'taheli b'yinu li'avdecha b'yemes V'tah-ba-ba-bam-ba-ba-bam ba 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 boom ba 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 bam ba 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 bam 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 di da 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 dum di da 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 dum di da 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 di da 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 di da dum di da 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 dum di da 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 dum di da 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 dum di da 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 dum di da 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 dum di da 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 dum di da 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 ya da 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 ya ba ba bam ba ba bam ba ba bam ba ba bam ba 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 bye 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 ba ba bam bam ba ba bam bye 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 ya ba 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 ya ba 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 bye 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 me ba 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 bye 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 ya ba 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 Ta'ali baynu li abdicha li abdicha li abdicha li abdicha b'emes Ta'ali baynu li abdicha li abdicha li abdicha li abdicha b'emes Ta'ali baynu li abdicha li abdicha abdicha li abdicha b'emes V'tahli baynu li avdecha li avdecha li avdecha li avdecha b'yemes V'tahli baynu li avdecha li avdecha li avdecha li avdecha b'yemes V'tahli baynu li avdecha li avdecha li avdecha li avdecha b'yemes Ayna da 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 dum Di da 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 dum Di da 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 dum, di da 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 dum, di da 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 dum, di da 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 dum, di da 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 dum, di da 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 dum. Die, 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 dum, di die, die, dum, di da da da, die dum, die dum, di da da dum, di da da dum, di da 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 di dum, I da 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 dum. Di da 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 di da 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 ya ba 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 bye bye bum me bye bye bum me bye 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 bum me bye bye bum me bye 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 bam 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 ba 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 bye ba bye 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 bam bye bam ba ba bye ba bye bye bam ba ba bye bye ba ba bye ba bye ba bye 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 bam bye ba ba bye bam ba bye 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 bam I that I know. Ya bye 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 bye. Ya bye 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 bye.